Welcome to day 6 of the Mind, Body, Pelvic Health Bootcamp, where we are learning every day that it is all connected when it comes to pelvic health. I'm Dr. Bree, I'm your camp counselor, and before we go any farther, I want to be sure that you are giving these videos a like. That's just helpful because it saves the videos to your liked videos so you can quickly and easily come back anytime you need a reset. Today's challenge is all about massage. We're going to do a mobility massage for our physical challenge, and we're going to do a body massage for our holistic challenge. So why massage? Why is that helpful for the mind and body? Well, there are a few reasons. First of all, massage, touching your own body. You don't even need to go pay, although that's lovely if you can go pay and get a professional massage, but just touching your own body is so helpful for improving circulation throughout your body, blood and lymph flow. This is really important for tissue health throughout your whole body and also for detoxification. Self-touch and massaging your body also releases feel-good hormones. It reduces the stress hormones that we all have circulating throughout our body, often chronically. So it reduces those stress hormones, it increases the feel-good hormones, and by doing that, that can lower your blood pressure, it can improve immunity, and it just makes you feel good. It relaxes all of the muscles in your body, including your pelvic floor. It makes you feel safe, it makes you feel peaceful, and it makes you feel happy. So let's get right to it. We're going to start with our holistic challenge, which is the body massage, and then we'll move on to the mobility massage. So before we get started with touching our bodies, I want you to begin with a breathing exercise. So stop what you're doing right now and close your eyes, and I'm going to walk you through this. With your mouth closed, you're going to press your tongue flat against the roof of your mouth with the tip of your tongue just behind your front teeth. Now I want you to really feel like you're widening your tongue. Let it feel really soft and wide and fat, not pointy. Soften your throat if it feels tight or clenched, and remember to keep that tongue soft even if it's touching against the roof of your mouth. If these places, your tongue and your throat, if they don't relax, don't worry so much about it. Just let your tongue and your throat know that it's safe and know that they can soften whenever they're ready. Now, exhale slowly for 6 seconds out through your nose. Then you're going to inhale for 4 seconds through your nose and repeat, keeping your wide, soft tongue softly touching the roof of your mouth and keeping your jaw as relaxed as possible for about 1 to 2 minutes. So keep breathing. You're exhaling slowly out through your nose for about 6 seconds, and you're inhaling for about 4 seconds through your nose. Trying to keep your tongue nice and wide and soft, trying to keep your throat soft and loose and relaxed. And again, just meeting yourself wherever you are. Our bodies hold so much tension in the face muscles, in the jaw muscles, in the shoulder muscles, and also the pelvic floor. So beginning with this breathing exercise is very important for beginning to relax the entire body because it's all connected. Everything in our body is connected. So starting with your face, your jaw, your throat, your tongue is actually a really important place to start for full body and pelvic floor relaxation. Go ahead and finish up your last slow inhale and long, slow exhale. All right, nice job. So let's move on to our body massage. That was a really good start by calming everything with the breath breath and with that facial and jaw relaxation exercise just there. But let's use our fingers and hands now. So go ahead and put your fingers on your scalp. I am telling you, this is game changing to massage your scalp. First of all, to lengthen your spine, feel as if somebody had a ponytail, if you had a ponytail, and if someone was pulling your ponytail up toward the ceiling. So pretend, even if you have short hair, it doesn't matter your gender, it doesn't matter your hair type or length, pretend like you have a ponytail on the top of your head and somebody's lifting that ponytail up. That just lengthens your spine. And by the way, you can be seated like I am or even in a chair. It doesn't matter, but I just want you to be sitting up nice and tall, lengthening your spine like someone's pulling that ponytail up. And now hands in your hair, on your scalp, and just massage gently anywhere that feels good. The top of your head, the back of your head, gently, gently with your fingertips. Sometimes the more gentle it is, the better it feels. Really feeling every sensation and just breathing. Close your eyes if you want to. Give yourself this treat. And if you have one of those scalp massagers that are the wire scalp massagers that go over your head, oh, those are amazing. You could use that too. But fingers work great and it's free. You don't have to buy anything. So breathe and massage. And now let's move on to our temples. So I want you to just gently massage with your fingertips, very gently, your temples. So right out here, gently massaging and breathing. From here, let's go down into our cheek area. So feel as if you're actually coming up underneath your cheekbones. This one's a little bit intense, but to me it feels so good to gently massage the cheekbone area right underneath the cheekbones. Gently with your thumbs, just breathe and massage right underneath your cheekbones. Roll it around a few times and let's go down to the neck. So using one hand on one side of your neck, just massage out this area right here. There's no real pattern that you need to follow for today's video, for today's challenge. Just massage your neck and your face anywhere that feels good. These are just areas I'm choosing right now. So my neck, gently massaging that area, and even the shoulder, just gently massaging out like you're squeezing out a sponge. I like to think about squeezing out a sponge, and then when you release, all of that fresh water can come back into the sponge. So squeeze out the dirty old water and then release so that fresh water comes in. So massaging the neck and the shoulder on one side and breathing. And then massaging the neck and the shoulder on the other side. So gentle. You don't want to touch too hard, but I love the way it feels to gently massage this neck area. You can feel your neck muscles. If you put your hand on your forehead and press your forehead forward, you can feel this muscle right here, the sternocleidomastoid, pop out. So again, put your hand on your forehead, press into it, and you can feel that muscle kind of pop into your hand. Just massage very gently on either side of it and even on top of it, but that's a really nice way to just give your body a treat. And you can also massage on top of your collarbone very gently. And then again, squeezing out your shoulder, your upper trapezius. This muscle tends to be really, really tight on a lot of us. So squeezing out that dirty water and then releasing the sponge and letting fresh water flood in. Really, we're just squeezing out our muscle and then releasing it, but it does that with our circulation. We restrict the circulation and then we release the massage, release the muscle, and fresh blood flow can flow back in. So breathe and just do a few more squeezes here and roll out your shoulders. You can also move your neck and head gently from one side to the other. And now let's move on to our feet and our legs. So we're gonna do our feet next, and I'd like for you to just very gently massage the bottoms of our feet. This is a really abbreviated massage. Of course, when you're doing this on your own, you can take as long as you want. But I just wanted to hit some of the highlights today. The head, the face, the neck and shoulders, and also the feet. So find a position. If you're not flexible enough to do what I'm doing here, then you can do this in a chair, seated, and you can bring your leg up. So just find something that works for you so that you can access your feet. And I also like to pull on my toes. So I like to go through and pull on each of my toes, just very gently. Another little rub of the bottom of the foot. I'm just rubbing out my arch. And then let's go on to the other side. Like I said, this is abbreviated. You're welcome to take longer than this when you're doing it tomorrow if you want to do this again. Take longer than I'm showing right now. But for time's sake, we're just massaging out the arch and then also pulling on each toe. Feels really good. Just a couple of little pulls. Just pull, 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 and then onto the next toe. Pull, pull, pull. All right. Now let's do the entire leg. So I like to start from knee to groin area. So knee to groin. And then I like to do ankle to knee, just a few nice pulls, and breathe with this. Breathe deeply and slowly, and then do the whole leg. This is a nice stretch too. You're getting some really nice mobility of your hips, a little forward fold every time you come forward and pull up with your arms. Of course, it's very gentle, but breathe with this. Every time we're doing anything, even a massage, it's a whole body activity. We're bringing in our calm mind. We're bringing in our mobility of the hips. And then we're bringing in that sensation of touch, the circulation and the presence, the groundedness, the self-love. So make this an experience. Don't just do it with distraction. Do it with intention. Let's move to the other side. But before we move to the other side, take a minute to just go into this area here where the thigh meets the pelvis, so this groin area right here, and just give it a little extra attention. You don't want to dig too hard in this area. It can be uncomfortable, but you do want to gently just kind of massage this area right here. This is really helpful for circulation, for lymph and blood flow, and it's great for your pelvic floor. We're so close to your pelvic floor muscles right here. So just take a minute. Okay, let's move on to the other side. So again, we're gonna start with knee to groin. Breathing. Keep going. Do this with a lot of intention. There are no wrong answers. If you feel like doing circles like this, if you feel like even vibrating your leg, that's great for your fascia, vibrating. You can also tap, whatever you want to do. Just enjoy. And then we're going to go ankle to knee. So by starting here, we're clearing the channel, and then we go ankle to knee, and then we go whole leg, always moving up toward your heart. That's best for circulation. So full leg. You can spend a little extra time behind your knee and then also in that groin area right here too. So really just gently massaging out this area right here and breathing deeply. If you want to end with a final little massage of both sides, that can feel really, really nice. You can also work on your outer hips too. So let's wrap it up. All right. That was your holistic challenge for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's move on to our physical challenge, which is a mobility massage. We are going to massage the pelvic area, including the joints, the muscles, the fascia, the pelvic organs, everything, using the pelvic clock. So this is a really, really wonderful mobility exercise. You're gonna wanna do this lying down on your back, on a firm surface. So probably not on your bed. Ultimately on the floor is best. Come on down and I'll meet you on the floor. To do the pelvic clock, I want you to imagine that you have a clock lying on your pelvis. So it's facing up toward the ceiling. So there's a clock on your pelvis and the clock is facing up toward the sky. So it's just like someone plopped a clock right here, okay? Imagine that. Now, what I want you to do is imagine that we have 12 o'clock up here and 6 o'clock down here. 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock. So then we also have our 1, 2, 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. So just imagine your clock, however you want to imagine it. I'm picturing 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're going to be moving between 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock first. So this is just a good old-fashioned pelvic rock. You have seen this with me many times if you've been in my programs or if you've done my YouTube videos. But you're going to imagine that you're going down towards 6 o'clock and then you're coming up toward 12 o'clock. And you want to breathe with this. So I'm picturing right now 6 o'clock, inhaling and then exhaling back toward 12 o'clock. Go back and forth a couple more times. This is a beautiful mobility massage, mobilizing your low back, your hip, and all of your pelvic joints, and then also working your pelvic floor muscles. So pelvic rock is one of the most classic and effective exercises for your pelvic floor muscles, especially if you add in a little intentional activation. So right now, as I move this way, I'm really feeling my belly muscles pull inward and my pelvic floor. I can extra activate my pelvic floor like a little kegel, like a squeeze and lift of the pelvic floor, okay? And then when I go down towards 6 o'clock, down, and I arch my low back, my belly expands, and I can also release my pelvic floor. So feel that pulling in of the belly, the lift of the pelvic floor as my 6 o'clock goes up, and then release and inhale as my 6 o'clock goes down. All right, come back to the middle, and let's now go from 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock. So just tipping your pelvis from 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock. You can think of your hip spikes here, the anterior superior iliac spines to be official, these little points on the front of your pelvis. Think about tipping one down and then the other one down. So right now my 9 o'clock is going down toward the floor, down. You can feel how it just changes the sensation in your body. And now I'm going to move my 3 o'clock down toward the floor, down, down, down on this side. So down on the 9 o'clock side or the right side for me, and then down on the 3 o'clock side or the left side for me. Just go back and forth and take it as slow as you need to and feel the way it feels in your sacroiliac joint, the back of your pelvis. Feel how it feels in the front of your pelvis. Just notice what it feels like in your body. Does it feel weird? Does it feel stiff? Does it feel tender? Does it feel tight? Does it feel good? Just know that with time and practice, doing those mobility massages is going to loosen everything up and make you move a lot easier. And all of this is so good for your pelvic floor. So again, we're going down between 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Between 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Breathe steadily. And if you want to go faster, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. You can. Let's finish it up. All right. Now we're going to do sweeps. So if you need to hug your knees to your chest and swirl out your hips, you can. So these sweeps, I want you to think about sweeping around the clock. And I'm going to start thinking about in my brain from noon or 12 o'clock down to 6 o'clock, and then back up. That's what I'm thinking of in my head. I'm thinking of from 12 o'clock down to 6 o'clock, and then from 6 o'clock up to 12 o'clock. So I'm just kind of thinking about one side. Of course, both sides are going to be moving, but I want to think about from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock, and then from 6 o'clock to 12 o'clock. So right now, just notice this side right here. I'm sweeping around the clock from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock, and then back up. So from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock, and then back up. It's like I'm just rotating around the clock. I'm not picking up my hip on one side. I'm actually keeping my pelvis quite level to the ground the whole time. But I'm sweeping from 12 o'clock to 6, and then from 6 to 12. So play around with this, breathe, and notice how it activates your abdominal muscles, your obliques, these abdominal muscles that are nice and tight right now up here, and then it lengthens the side waist. So feel the abs kicking in, your hip muscles are kicking in, all of your pelvic joints are moving. Breathe. And again, this is a mobility massage, your physical challenge today. You can do this regularly, and it's going to be so good for your hip and your back health and your pelvic health. Okay, let's bring our attention and focus now to the other side. So I'm going from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock on the other side. Of course, when we do this on either side, we're moving both sides, but it's just helpful to think more and put more intention and awareness on the right side now, or on the other side than what you were doing before. So let's go again, and we're going to be focusing more of our attention on sweeping this side of the clock. Okay, so here we go. Sweeping, sweeping around the clock. Back up and then down. Back up and then down. It might feel stiff. It might not feel smooth. It might feel like you're going, and that's okay. Just know that it takes practice and time to get the hang of this, but you'll get it. Come back to this challenge. You can do this particular move regularly to get better at it, or you can just repeat this whole 10-day challenge again and again and again and again and again. Sweeping around one more time, make it solid. Sweeping up, feel the contraction, and then sweeping down, feel the length. All right, nice job. Roll out your hips again. And that's it for today's challenge. You had a great body massage. You had a mobility massage using movement to really massage you from the inside out. And it connected you. That's what this is all about, is improving awareness, improving connection, and really giving yourself some love and some nurturance and some care. So today's affirmation or focus phrase, what I want you to carry with you for the rest of the day is, I love my body. Motion is lotion. All right, say it with me. I love my body. Motion is lotion. One more time. I love my body. Say it with feeling. Motion is lotion. All right, great job. I will see you back tomorrow for our next challenge. Be sure to come back. Be sure to check the video description for more information about this challenge, and also for a link that will help you get all 10 days of the challenge delivered to your email inbox so you don't miss a day. And until next time, remember to eat clean, move every day, and you will shine brighter. I'll see you next time.